Hi, hello, welcome to my channel. So I just recorded this whole video and then realized your girl never hit record. So we're gonna do this all over again. So today for you, I have the Milso Tag. I figured it would help you kind of better understand me and my journey as a military spouse. I do also want to do a get to know me personally tag, one that's separated from the military, but I'm gonna go ahead and dive right in. So the first question is, how did you and your spouse meet? So we actually met because a mutual friend of ours brought me to a party that they were having on the military base, and we met there. It was a Halloween party, so yeah, interesting. How old were you when you two met? I was 19 and he was 20 years old. How long have you been together? We've been together for basically 3 years, almost 3 years. Where are you and your spouse originally from? So we did meet after he was already stationed here. So I am from here. I am from Southern California and he is from Kansas. The next, how did you feel about your military spouse joining the military? I mean, I met him after he had joined, and I come from a military family myself. My grandfather was a career, he did his career in the Navy for 23 years actually, and left as a lieutenant. Sorry, my husband just sent me an email. And then my cousin is a Marine. My father works in the defense industry. So I just kind of grew up surrounded by kind of having a respect and understanding for the military. Where did your spouse go to basic training? The only naval basic training place that there is, and that is Great Lakes. Has your spouse ever been deployed? Yes, he's been deployed 3 times, and this is our 2nd deployment that we've been through together. Have I ever been a part of his promotion ceremony? No. They don't really make a big deal about it, from what I understand, at least the way they do it here, when they promote and they're not very high ranking. I see that the people who rank up as officers, their spouses and everyone show up, and it's like a big to-do. And I would really like to one day be able to pin my husband's new rank. I think that would be kind of like a cool experience and a great memory to take with us through the rest of our lives. Let's see, how long have you been a military wife? I've been a military wife for 3 months. Yeah, we got married in January and it is April. Did you marry him before or after he joined? Definitely after. So yeah. How did your husband propose? My husband proposed when we went to go visit his family in Kansas. We went to go visit for Christmas and we were just having a good time. New Year's Eve rolled around and we went to go see this Christmas light show spectacular thing they were having at this botanical gardens, and it was cold. It was 15 degrees, 15 degrees Fahrenheit, and I, being me, little blonde girl from Southern California, has never experienced that kind of cold in my life. And I was frozen and I didn't know what to do. And when he proposed, I had gloves on, and he's trying to hand me the ring, and I was like, oh my God, I don't want to take off my glove, but I want to put the ring on, but I don't want to take off my glove because it's so cold. But I did, and I have my beautiful ring and my wonderful husband now. Let's see, where did you guys get married? We got married in Southern California. So we came back from visiting his family and we got married at the courthouse. How old were you when you two got married? I was 21 and he was 22. Did he wear his uniform on his wedding day? Not to the courthouse, but we are having a actual full wedding ceremony later. We're actually doing that for our 1-year anniversary, and he is going to be wearing his dress blues for that. Where are you and your spouse currently stationed? We are stationed in sunny Southern California, and it's nice. I'm ready to kind of go to a new duty station and see something else. I really like the Midwest from what I've seen. I've been to a couple places in Kansas, and I've landed in Texas, and I just think it's a lot nicer of a pace than Southern California. Everyone here is a little excuse me. Everyone here is a little snobby and rude and entitled, to be honest. Do you live on base? No, we do not. So we actually moved in together before we got married, so we were paying out of pocket, and we found this very cute little cottagey style studio loft, and we've been living here ever since. And we save a lot more money living here than we would if we lived on the base, ironically. And our house that we rent, literally utilities are included and Wi-Fi. So I mean, this is a really great setup that we have going for us right now. So we're just gonna stay here until we move duty stations, and then we'll probably live on base. How long were you married when you had to go through your first separation? So we went through our first separation while we were still dating. We were together for about a year before he deployed for the first time that we were together. He deployed once before that. And then we got married, and 3 months later he deployed. No. Next question. What is your favorite base so far? I have no idea. I have seen this one, but I have seen videos of other people's, like, of other military wives, and their houses are beautiful. And the houses that we have on the base here, they're just kind of like condominiums and very the San Fernando Valley-esque type feel. Nothing feels nice. If you're from Southern California, you get the Valley reference. Let's see. Do you think your spouse looks good in his uniform? I think my spouse looks good always. In his uniform, just regular. When we met, he was actually wearing a blue morph suit. So I don't know if that says something about me or says something about him, but I think he looks good always. Do you like the benefits you receive as a military dependent? I don't really know. They haven't really affected my life very much yet. We are recently married, and it does take them some time before the benefits all set in. But in all honesty, I mean, yes, they're nice. They're obviously a benefit, but we were managing without them, and we were happy. So I would say they are a good plus, but they're not needed. Do you like the, oh, I already read that one. Do you have a lot of military wife friends? I have one good friend who's a military wife, and then just some that, like, I vaguely kind of know. I really want to get to know more of them, just because it's really hard for me, because I do live still surrounded by my old friends and my family, but it's hard for them to kind of connect with how I'm feeling on, like, a deeper level. So I would really like to have more military wife, military girlfriend friends who we could just kind of talk and, you know, connect on that same level. Let's see. The next question. What is the hardest part of military life? For me, personally, not knowing when he's gonna be home for dinner, not knowing if we can go somewhere, not being able to buy plane tickets till the last possible second. So annoying. Not knowing when he deploys. It's so hard because I am such a planner, and it's so hard for me to just figure out my life when I have no idea. And when you're a military spouse, here's the military, and you kind of gotta revolve around that. So when they don't give you the information you need, it is very difficult. Very difficult. Let's see. Do you own any military wife stuff? No, I do not. I own one military girlfriend sweater that he gave me before he deployed the first time. But other than that, I don't have any kind of, like, military stuff. Do you support your spouse as a member of the military? I support my spouse in anything that he wants to do, just as he supports me in everything that I want to do. We definitely are each other's biggest fans, and we are always in each other's corner, and we always root for each other. And honestly, that is the best way to, make a relationship thrive, is to really support one another, to give your honest opinion when it's needed, but to be there to support them the most. You need to support them more than anyone else in the whole world, and that is kind of how we roll. That is all the questions. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any other questions about what it's like to be a military spouse, to be a military girlfriend, to just be involved in this great machine of a military world that we are a part of, just let me know. All right, see you guys next time. Bye-bye.